So I was just casually looking through the YouTube Studio Analytics and I thought, this would actually make kind of a cool video. We had one yesterday. Today's a bank holiday, at least in the UK. It probably is elsewhere in the world as well. So I thought we'd just sit down and have a look at the year in review and kind of see what the most popular videos were. Kind of, look at some of the analytics because I thought that would be kind of fun. I like all this stuff anyway, so it suits me down to the ground. What we have at the moment, so this is the YouTube Studio. I've got it just full screen in the web browser right now, which is why it looks like an app, I guess. But this is the fantastic tool that just shows you absolutely everything. It makes you utterly terrified with how much data YouTube actually collects, but it is a statistician's dream, basically. So what we're looking at here is the view figures per day for every day in 2022. So you can see kind of a lot of the views came up here. The 23rd of June saw the most views at 5,107. I believe 2 videos went into the recommended about the same time. That was around the time the Python 1.0 video came out. I think there was another video in the recommendeds too at that time. But yeah, a lot of activity kind of from about May, which is when things started going in the recommendeds, to June, and then things kind of died down quite a bit. And then there was some videos that went on in like September and November, and one in December as well. That was probably the Magic Methods one, I believe, which is an interesting split. If you go to the content one, we can actually see how that splits up. So the graph only covers the top 5, which is not the most useful graphic in the world, but we can actually scroll down and we can get a list of the most popular videos of the year. So we have the top 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it goes down to the Visual Studio Code setup. So these 10 videos, for those of you that did the feedback survey, are the same 10 that are here, but the order is actually ever so slightly different. So the slots video did incredibly well. I don't know why that did so well compared to everything else, but it went into the recommended, I think about 4 times or something. It just kept going, whoop, 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 which was actually kind of nuts. For some reason, it's not showing subscribers here. It was showing subscribers earlier. Let me bring that in. It'll be the first metric. Yeah, as you can see, 2001 subscribers this year, pretty much exactly 2,000, which is kind of funny. If I go down to views, because that is kind of a different thing, we could see also it pretty much did the best across every metric. The slots video just did the best across the whole year, I guess because it was kind of short. It had the word Python and faster in it. That probably helped because Python was the second most viewed video of the year at 7,520, and that also has the word Python and fast in it. So there's obviously some sort of correlation between those two words directly. I believe the other Python but faster series didn't have fast in the title, so maybe that did actually have something to do with it. Nice to see that the Discord bot videos are still generating over 7,000 views, over 2 years after they were released, or at least this one is anyway. This one has kind of taken over as the most watched one of them all. I think you can see the 22nd of April 2020. That was almost 3 years ago now, and it racked up 7,156 views over the course of the year. Building a Discord bot with Hikari. This is a stream. You can see I think it was originally on Twitch, but it was published to YouTube later. 2.75 hours. 7,143 views. That got viewed a lot, especially around the time that Discord.py died. And my channel was kind of the only other channel on the internet that had done anything outside of Discord.py at that time. So the Hikari videos and the streams and stuff kind of got a bit of a boost from there. The enums is a weird one. The enums never actually went into recommendations. They sort of slumped originally. They were published alongside the data classes. One of the data classes one went in. The enums did not. Yet here we are at 7,075 views. 2 more Discord bot videos, so the introduction and the Hikari one. Also, this video did quite well, 6,000. The Python 3. It was originally 3.9. I updated the title to 3.10 because the steps were the same. In Sublime Text 3, still generating some 6,000 views. That was published a long time ago. 3rd of December 2020. That was very much, honestly, it'd be a cool video to do. Recorded it, edited it, uploaded it. The whole thing from idea to being ready to watch took about an hour and a half. And it amassed some like 35, like 40 odd thousand views. It is nuts. It's truly nuts. There's actually an even more impressive statistic as well, but we'll get to that in a bit. The required installs and Lava Link setup did pretty well. Also, and then the Visual Studio Code setup got 5,800 in the end, and then there's a few kind of Discord bot stuff down here. There's the using Python 1.0 in 2022 video. In terms of subscribers, it is a little different. So again, the slots at the top. Collections, weirdly enough, in second place, despite not even being in the top 10 for views, was the second best video for subscribers in the year, attracting 89. Visual Studio Code setup got 62. The Scythen video got 60. Enoms again in 5th. That's a weird trend. There's that Data Classes video, only just behind. Half the views, almost the same number of subscribers. Don't quite know what to make of that one, but okay. One of the Perfect Python videos actually did quite well on this with 50 subscribers. The Python 1.0 video got 40 on its own, which is actually kind of cool. The name equals main got 36, and then again, you can't quite get away from Discord Pi videos at the moment. In 10th place with 34 subscribers amassed. Watch time, we'll quickly kind of go over these, and I do want to cover some other analytics as well. Watch time is even weirder. So using Python 1.0 in 2022 actually came 3rd here, which is kind of cool. Scythen again 2nd. Enoms again in 5th. I don't know what's happening here, but okay. You got the Discord live stream, which is fair enough. The collection's down here as well. A few other Discord bot videos, all that stuff. The other particularly weird one that I found that is not showing up is the estimated revenue. In terms of revenues, the Sublime Text video came 3rd this year. How? That video was published in 2020 and it's still the 3rd best money maker on the entire channel this year? Really? It's not even long enough for mid-rolls. How did it do that? I don't know. I really honestly don't know how it did that at all. There must be just a load of adverts on it or something. Enoms again, up here in 4th this time. This is another weird one. Converting between Jason and YAML did really well. Why? Why did that do so well? That was another 2020 video. So I really don't know what is going on here. Actually, I've just seen impressions. Was the Visual Studio Code video 2nd? It was. Look at that. That's strange. And Data Class is 3rd, Scythen 4th, just about. Collections 5th. And that one was 6th. Interesting. This stream got a lot of traction out of nowhere. I don't quite know why. 2,000 views, 40,000 impressions. Did better than most of the bloody videos on the channel. That's a particularly weird one indeed. So yeah, there are some really strange things there. Let's have a look at some traffic sources and see. Oh, this is this. Okay, this isn't actually that interesting. Let's go to geography. To the US, India, UK, Germany, and Canada. Top 5. Unsurprising, really. There's nothing particularly crazy going on there. Viewer age, mainly 18 to 24s, which is weird because most of my Discord server is 13 to 17s, and that's all the way down here, which I've always found very odd. 18 to 24s, then 25s. Actually, it's the same as 45 to 54s. That's very strange. So these three are both more than this, although all my Discord members are, well, a lot of them are in this region, which is interesting. Viewer gender, unsurprisingly, male 95.6, female 4.4, user specified, hasn't been around long enough for anyone to really have selected it. I don't know if you can go and change gender on your Google account. I'm not sure. That only came in like August or something. See, I don't know. In terms of, I don't think any of the others are particularly. Let's have a look at some operating systems, actually. This would be interesting. So Windows big time. Android was next. Look at that. iOS and Macintosh, and then Linux in 5th. That's almost kind of surprising in a way, considering this is a programming channel. Chrome OS, Smart TV, 838 views on a Smart TV over the year. That's kind of funny. Nintendo Switch 110. Windows Mobile. Also, what is KaiOS? Tizen. That's the Samsung Watch OS, right? And what? Who can watch YouTube videos on a Wii, unless that's including the Wii U? That might well be including the Wii U. Although, yeah, PlayStation kind of implies PS1, so I'm guessing it would imply that sort of thing. Interesting. YouTube product, that's not particularly. Device type, this is kind of a more generalized version. So, yeah, mainly computers, then phones, then tablets and TVs. That's not unsurprising. Sharing service, this should be an interesting one. Because this should show. Did I click it? Oh, I clicked it. There we go. This should show how videos are shared most often. So, generally speaking, links were copied to the clipboard. Other, that's really damn helpful. WhatsApp, Gmail, yeah, Gmail, email, well, I say used quite a bit, not so much. It was mainly just copy to clipboard stuff. Discord, well, I guess this is just kind of sharing stuff. What I really need is I need to find, actually, would it be traffic source? I need like traffic source detail. I need inside external, I need the, here we go. Google search, wow, look at that. 59,000 views directly from the Google search, that's nuts. DuckDuckGo was next, Yandex was next, YouTube itself was next, interestingly. Then Bing, readthedocs.io, 357 views, that would almost definitely be from analytics. Generating that many views, really? I'm surprised at that, actually. GitHub would be largely the same, more than likely, because that's the only project I can think of that has a video link on it. Interesting. Discord, not as many as I thought. Only 180, and more people coming from the bloody Read the Docs than Discord. That's interesting. Perhaps most of the people that are in the Discord server directly go through YouTube. I don't know. You know, we'll do playlists as the last one. I don't want this video to be too long, but we'll see the playlist. Which playlists were most popular in 2022? And again, it's all the Discord bot stuff. Which is actually kind of nuts. Discord PyBot generated another 9,000 playlist starts. The music one, 4,800. The other ones, I suppose they're much more standalone. So the Python is Awesome series, you probably wouldn't necessarily watch in a playlist format. You would watch the individual videos when they go up. This is the same with the Python, but faster. And also the Perfect Python series. So the Perfect Python series is a little bit more. But yeah, this actually does kind of make sense. You know, you have a lot of the episodic ones at the top, and then you have, you know, the non-episodic ones down here that would be much less likely to be viewed as playlists. That makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to leave this here because I don't want this video to be too long. This is a really interesting look. I'd only looked at a few of these statistics, actually. I hadn't looked at most of the later ones. So that was interesting to have a look and see how people viewed the channel in 2022. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to compare it with 2023, I guess, when we introduce the year next year. That's fun, thinking about New Year's 2024 on New Year's Day 2023 as I'm recording this. But yeah, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like to let me know, and maybe subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or just more tutorial videos. You know, videos like this aren't going to be too common. It's mainly going to be the tutorial stuff, of course. If you have any ideas of videos you want me to do, make sure to leave a comment down below. I read them all, so the feedback is greatly appreciated. If you want to support this channel monetarily, you can do so in one of two ways. The first of which, you can become a patron, use the link in the description. The second, you become a member using the join button, £1 a month on either, and you can be on this screen like these people. And I will see you in the next video where we talk about Func Tools and how unbelievably overpowered it is. So I'll see you on Saturday.